Hey loves, it's Angelica aka Angie B and welcome back to my channel. It is my passion to help you grow long, natural hair. If that seems like something you might be interested in, consider subscribing. The subscription button is right down there as well as the bell icon. Make sure you hit the bell so you get notifications every time I post, which is twice a week on Wednesdays and Sundays. Also follow me on my Instagram if you'd like to see lots of other content that I never post on my YouTube channel. It is Angie B with 3 underscores. Let's get straight into the video. So in this video, we are going to be discussing the difference between a conditioner and a deep conditioner, or a regular conditioner and a deep conditioner. This is a question I get asked a lot in the comments. They are very distinct differences, but they are also kind of similarities that might confuse you. And you might want to know, is there actually a difference? Do I really need both a conditioner and a deep conditioner? I'm going to be explaining in 5 points exactly what the differences are, how you use them, why you use them, and all that. So let's get straight into the first difference between conditioners and deep conditioners. So the first difference between conditioners and deep conditioners is the most obvious one, which is the consistency. So most conditioners are usually more light, they are very lightweight, very easy to apply. You can just apply it to all your hair at once. Of course, for us natural girls, that is a little bit difficult for us to just plop conditioner all on our hair. But if you have longer hair or finer hair, it is easy to just put conditioner all through your hair, and it will just evenly blend to your hair. It will mix. It's very easy to use. While deep conditioners are usually very thick, much harder to apply, very beneficial but still harder to apply. You can't just plop it on all your hair at once. Usually you have to section your hair to get the most benefits out of it, and that is the difference when it comes to consistency. Now the reason I'm saying usually is because sometimes a deep conditioner can be way lighter than the thick conditioner that you have, and sometimes a deep conditioner may actually be thinner than a regular conditioner, and I'm going to show you some examples with some conditioners that I actually use myself. So now I'm going to show you some differences between a conditioner and a deep conditioner from the same line. So this is one of my favorite lines. You guys know this. It is the Manuka Honey Intensive Hydration Conditioner and Intensive Hydration Mask, which is basically the same as a deep conditioner. So the packaging can also be the difference sometimes, because this is lighter, obviously you can put it in a pump, and this is thicker, so you can put it in a container. So I'll start by showing you the conditioner. This is it, and if I pump it out, it's almost finishing, but you guys can see that is the consistency, almost like a facial moisturizer. It just instantly dissolves. And then next, the deep conditioner, way thicker. You can hold it upside down and it's not going to pour out. And for this one, you can see that it's already much thicker. I'll take away less. And this just is easily more whipped and creamy and doesn't dissolve as easy. Now I know a lot of these things might seem like common sense, especially if you use these products all the time or you've been natural for a very long time, but I do get these questions a lot in the comments because a lot of people wonder what actually is the difference between these products, which is why I decided to make this video. So now I'm going to show you a difference where sometimes a conditioner can actually be thicker than a deep conditioner. So this is by Natural World. It's not the best conditioner in the world. It's just I have it. I usually use it to co-wash. I was just testing it out. It was on sale. So I'm not recommending this product, but I do recommend the other two. So this one is actually very hard to get out. And this is how thick it is. It kind of seems quite light, but when I do this, you see that it is pretty thick compared to a regular conditioner. And then you have something like this, which is the Joico K-Pack Intense Hydrator. And I would say this is in the middle of a deep conditioner and a regular conditioner, because you don't have to leave it as long as a deep conditioner, but it still has the same effects as a deep conditioner. And you'll see that this one is very, very light. This one is very thin. And you can see it's even thinner than the actual conditioner that's here. You can also have a proper deep conditioner like this one, which is the Maui Moisture Agave Hair Mask. And this one is also quite a heavy deep conditioner. It appears heavy, but the cream is actually much lighter. It's still heavier, but it is a much lighter deep conditioner. So as you saw in my little demonstration, that is why you always need to read the packaging. But usually, just by looking, you can tell from the containers they're packed in because of the consistency. Conditioner is usually lighter and deep conditioner is usually thicker. The next difference between conditioners and deep conditioners is their effectiveness. Now, conditioners or regular conditioners are sometimes referred to as surface conditioners because they only work on the surface of your hair. They help moisturize the outer layer of your hair, and that helps the cuticle lay more flat and it makes your hair look nice and smooth. But the moisture and the hydration don't last for that long because it's only focusing on the outer layer of your hair. When it comes to deep conditioners, they are meant more for a deep, pun intended, deep treatment. So that works on the core of your hair shaft and works from the inside out, and it nourishes your entire hair shaft, not just the outside, not just the inside, but the entire thing. The other difference when it comes to the effectiveness is conditioners don't have a very noticeable difference. Sometimes you can see a difference when your hair is wet. It might make your hair nice and easier to detangle and all that kind of stuff. But then once your hair dries, it kind of doesn't make a big difference, and probably by the next day your hair will just not have noticeable effects. But when you use a deep conditioner, there's usually instantly noticeable effects that actually last for a long time, like days or a week. The next difference between deep conditioners and regular conditioners is how you use them. Although I don't recommend washing your hair every day, if you happen to be one of those people who washes your hair every day or every other day, or let me just say multiple times a week, you can use a conditioner every single day. However, you cannot use a deep conditioner every single day. Regular conditioner can also be used in place of other things. For example, if you want to start avoiding sulfates or your hair has been very dry, you can use a regular conditioner in place of your shampoo and just use it as a co-wash, which means you are washing your hair with conditioner. Also, if you run out of deep conditioner, and only when you run out of deep conditioner, you can use regular conditioner as a deep conditioner. Now, it won't be as effective as your deep conditioner. You just need to leave it in your hair for much longer. Usually add a little bit of heat so that it can penetrate the hair shaft better, and it can help temporarily do the job. It won't be as effective, but if you're out of deep conditioner, you can go ahead and use it in that step. Now, the deep conditioners are only recommended to be used a maximum of once a week. Too much of a good thing can be bad as well. Deep conditioners are meant to nourish your hair and keep those effects lasting for a week or even more than a week. So using it more than once a week is not going to increase its benefits. It could actually damage your hair by making your hair too soft or maybe hard, depending on what your deep conditioner does to your hair. So only use it a maximum of once a week to get the maximum benefits. And unlike regular conditioner, you cannot use deep conditioner to turn it into a co-wash. Deep conditioner can only be used as a deep conditioner. The next difference between a conditioner and a deep conditioner is time. How long do you use them in your hair? So like I referenced in my previous point, for a regular conditioner, first of all, always read the label. So I know some of us, especially us natural girls, we like to not read what's on the package, and sometimes it makes sense because we do have more hair or much thicker hair than the average person who might be using a conditioner, or let me just say compared to other ethnicities. Also, depending on the texture and thickness of your hair naturally might just need a little bit more time than people with finer textures of hair or people of Asian or Caucasian descent. So you don't want to go way over what's recommended on the bottle, but you also need to take into consideration what kind of hair you have. So for this one from Manuka Honey, it says leave it in your hair for 3 minutes. Now for me, I put conditioner in my hair in sections, so it probably takes me about 10 minutes to put the conditioner all over my hair. And if I want a more like even result so that my hair hasn't been on one section for 5 minutes and then another section for 1 minute, I will just even it out and maybe leave this in my hair for 20 minutes instead of 3 minutes, just so that the hair gets equal, so it just gets evenly distributed. But if you can put this all on your hair at once, you could probably just leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes and get the benefits. Now, when you put this on your hair in that time frame, anywhere past the time frame that it's supposed to work, it's not going to necessarily add any added benefits. So if this is supposed to be on your hair for 5 minutes and you leave it in for 10 minutes because you were sectioning your hair, that can give you the best results. And after the conditioner has done its job, it's not going to do any more. So leaving it on your hair for 2 hours is not necessarily going to make it work much better unless you're using it in place of a deep conditioner and you're just trying to maybe heat it up and try and get a little bit more maximum benefits. But whatever's recommended on the bottle, that is about the time frame within that time frame is when you can get the best benefits out of it. And most rinse off conditioners are just meant for you to use like while you're in the shower to detangle your hair and then just instantly wash it off. You're not meant to like come out of the shower, stay with it, and then go back and rinse it off, unlike my next point, which is deep conditioners. So deep conditioners are meant to be kept on your hair anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours. Again, look at the package, see what it recommends. And if you're doing something like a DIY kind of mask, it is up to you. You can set the rules, but still keep in the time frame of a regular deep conditioner, which is between 30 minutes and 2 hours. I know some people deep conditioner overnight. I definitely would not recommend that, just because sometimes the adverse effects on your hair might not happen immediately, but way in the future. So you want to be a little careful. This suggests that you leave it in your hair for 30 minutes under heat. So what I usually do is, if it's extremely hot or maybe I don't have access to heat, there's a plane passing, or maybe I don't have access to heat, I will leave this in my hair for 1 hour just so that my body heat can do the job. But if I actually have the heat, as soon as I put it in my hair, I will put on my shower cap, go under my hooded dryer, or those cap dryer ones, and I would leave this in my hair just for 30 minutes, rinse it out, and then go ahead. This also applies to things like rice water and stuff like that. Recently, I haven't been leaving rice water on my hair any longer than 20 minutes because the people who basically invented using it on your hair, the Yao women, only leave it on their hair for 20 minutes. The only difference I make is I go under heat because my hair is not like Asian hair and I need a little bit of heat to help it penetrate and absorb into my hair shaft. So follow your directions, but also if you don't have directions, that's the time frame you use. The next one is moisture. Now, I touched on this a little bit, but I just want to go a little bit more in depth. So I know not all conditioners and deep conditioners are meant to be moisturized, but moisture is just the key term I used for benefits. So moisture or benefits. So if you're using a conditioner that's supposed to moisturize your hair, if it's supposed to strengthen your hair, whatever the job of the conditioner is supposed to do, those effects on a conditioner only last for about 1 to 2 days, which is why you can use conditioner multiple times a week if you happen to wash your hair multiple times a week, because those effects of the conditioner don't last long. So if it's a moisturizing conditioner, your hair might feel nice and amazing and soft and doing everything the conditioner claims to do, but in the next 2 days, your hair is going to be back to being dry and brittle or whatever the issue with your hair is, which is why you need to deep condition, because the effects of a deep conditioner last for more than a week, which is why even if you don't wash your hair for about 10 days, your hair still feels in pretty good shape. Now, in this case, you might be wondering, if I go to the store and I only have money for one product, should I get a deep conditioner or should I get a conditioner? Well, it is sort of up to you. If it was up to me, I would suggest getting a deep conditioner, only because the effects of deep conditioner last for a long time. I find the most benefits, I see the most results from a deep conditioner. But at the same time, if you're using a regular conditioner, you can use that conditioner to co-wash. You can use it to deep condition if you're out of a deep conditioner. Not as effective, but you could use it for that. You can also just use it to condition. And another tip that I didn't mention is you can water it down and leave it and use it as a leave-in conditioner. So conditioners are definitely most versatile, but which one actually gives you benefits and the most results to your hair? It is a deep conditioner. So I would rather just use any random sulfate-free shampoo and then go ahead and use a deep conditioner. You can skip the conditioning step and just go straight to deep conditioner. I usually skip the conditioning step, not gonna lie. I don't always go shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner. Sometimes I just go shampoo, straight to deep conditioner. So if I had to recommend one to you, it would be the deep conditioner. But like I said, the decision is up to you depending on what exactly you would like to use it for. If there's any other products that confuse you a little bit, if you want to know the difference between other products, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to know what differences you'd like me to explain. Hit my face there if you didn't subscribe at the beginning of this video, and watch the 2 videos on the side of the screen right here if you'd like to see any of my older videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.